Hello, everyone. Welcome to this journey of computational composite materials. But before we do anything, I would like to show you one or two things. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen right now, and we would go on from there. All right, so the first thing I want to show you guys is first, I want to introduce myself. My name is right there, as you can see it, G. Day, pronounced G. Day Williams. Um, I'm a PhD candidate of the University of Denver, and I'm working right now. My research is based on advanced materials. So before we get into details, let me just give you a brief overview of what we'll be learning in the next 40 or so weeks. It's a full thing. The purpose of this actually is to help researchers who are researching a particular aspect of advanced material, which I call composite material. And so we're going to be going through, and I call it computational because we will be um, building simulations. We would be using models to predict the way these materials behave under different conditions, most especially stress. Right. Now, to start, I like to take this quote from Peter Drucker. It says, more important than any one new application is the new materials concept itself. It marks a shift from concern with substance to concern with structures, a shift from artisan to scientist as man's artificer, a shift from chemistry to physics as the basic discipline, and a shift above all from the concrete experience of the workshop to abstract mathematics, a shift from starting with what nature provides to what man wants to accomplish. And that's taken from the book, The Age of Discontinuity, 1969. It's an interesting quote. I love it because it captures the whole essence of what we are going to be covering. And on a high level perspective, um, this quote is just talking about the fact that what is most important is not another new invention. What is most important is not another addition to the existing knowledge, but the capacity to shift from one way of doing things to another is critical, is king. The capacity to move from the status quo to a better, more efficient way of doing things is key. And this is most important. And if we bring this down to what we are dealing with right now, computational composite material, I would say that we are shifting away from the normal manual workshop, putting one or two things together in the lab, to sitting on a computer and using models and building these materials and testing their reaction to various conditions and I mean their response to various conditions. And that to me is progress. That to me is pushing the frontier and taking it another level. That to me, it's wonderful, especially now that many of us, we are in the COVID period, and many of us are not able to access our lab to do manual things. So this is why this is essential for now. The course will take about 40 sessions. I would start with what composite materials are, and then we will go into the mechanics of this composite material. This is where we will drill down a lot, work a lot more, and do a lot of calculations, a lot of simulations. Um, the software of choice is MATLAB, and we'll touch a little bit on Python also, but we would use MATLAB going forward. I would like to recommend these texts. The first one is Mechanics of Fibrous Composites by Irakovic, Carl T. Irakovic. Um, this second text, this first one is a very good text. I would recommend it for anyone who is researching advanced materials, especially composite materials. The second one is the text I use at this university. My supervisor uses it a lot just because it's a graduate of Cambridge. So he used this text. I would also recommend it. And the third one, The Theory of Elasticity, by J.R. Barber, is also very important, and it contains concepts that we are going to be applying to how these materials respond to various conditions. So without taking much of your time, this is the end of the first video. In the second video, we'll go into the introduction and we will start from there. Thank you very much for your time, and see you in the next video. Before I leave, let me quickly say, please subscribe, like the video so others can have access to it. And bring on your comments. Let me know how I'm doing. If I'm talking above your heads, let me know. If I've made a mistake somewhere, let me know and I would correct it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.